Now, this here, all right, again, is to show you, all right, and I think I got it right, that different people, especially men, have different hairstyles, right, of different ages, right. I don't know their ages, right, right. But different men also have different hair lengths, hair. Mm-hmm. And that's the point. You're not diagnosing anything. I'm not. I'm comparing it like I would in high school. Right. From a normal x-ray to mine, right? Which I have a right to do if I'm in constant pain throughout the day, off and on, right? If I strain myself a little, even by going out to eat at the Huddle House as I did today. Mm-hmm. But I was in and out in less than 40 minutes, too, right? Now, I'm eating at least a 6-course meal. What does that mean? Well, I'm not eating one item, right? I'm eating bacon, hash browns, 2 eggs, toast, grits, let's see, water, coffee, right? Something to drink, right? Uh, and a pancake, right? So that's 6 items or a 6-course meal in a way, right? And there's 3 strips of bacon, right? About half the plate's filled with hash browns, the other half with 2 eggs, depending on how you want to order them. I order mine at least over medium, right? And I'm paying attention to how quick I eat it or not. Now, the last time it kind of got weird as I started getting closer to finishing the waffle, which I had a waffle the last time. I remember that too, right? This time I got the pancake, right? But everything else was the similar order. And the 6 items I'm eating, right? And I'm watching my time, right? When eating it, right? And the problem is, the last time is when I lost time because I thought I should have been finished by about 5 after 10, right? With what I had left, but it went over that time by about 5 to 10 minutes. And over. And I don't know what exactly happened, right? Now, today I saw a gentleman and I commented that he kind of looked to me a little like Michael Caine, right? The actor, right? And I don't know his age, right? But I'm sure he knew who I meant, right? As well. And I finally heard the waitress's name, which is Tracy, right? Though I'm not, again, singling her out, right? But, she was also the only waitress really working, right? I know. And again, right? I didn't lose the 5 to 10 minutes as this time as with the last time, right? And I'm just saying, I don't know why, right? As well, I lost the time, right? There's no reason either. I don't have a problem eating that kind of meal because I don't eat it on a full stomach, right? Right. What I mean by that is I'm eating it as breakfast around. I left the house around 9:30, right? Got there, I don't know, ordered the meal, waited for them to cook it, and ate it within uh by about 10:15. I'm again out the house, right? Right. And so I thought I had $36 on one card, which is part of why I went out there, right? But when I tried it, it didn't work, so I had to use another card, which I still had about the same amount on, right? Mm-hmm. But now I got like, I think I had 50, so 34 from 50 leaves. What? Mm-hmm. About another $16, right? Somewhere in there, right? I know. Right, right. Because 15 times 3 is 45, right? Right. So 17, I know. Even would be around 50, right? 47, right? Dollars, right? Because it's $3 more, or $2 more. So that would be 57, 49, 52, right? So again, right? I should have $15 left on that card, right? I don't know. So, now another point they keep talking about is my hair. And I keep telling them, well, I'm 52 years old. What's your problem with my hair, right? It's fine for a 52-year-old, right? But that's harassment. I know it's harassment. You've been talking about it every day for over 2 years since the pandemic started. And even Drew Carey, like me, has an unusual hairline. On one side, it's a little higher. On the other side, it's a little lower. But it don't mean he's going bald per se. Right. Either. And I'm not sure of Drew's age, right? But sometimes your hair does that, right? I don't know if he's taking products or I don't know, right? And usually there's more women than men in the stage too, right? Right. It looks like now anyway. Yeah, definitely. They even cut down the audience participation, right? Because of the pandemic, right? And I can give medical advice, right? As long as I state my source. But you can't add to or take away from something. What does that mean, right? Well, COVID itself was known since 1960, right? That's when it first came out as a virus, right? But it wasn't called COVID, it was called SARS, right? As well, it was called by a different name, right? Now, it's also called SARS 2, right? Not SARS itself, right? You call it COVID, right? And you're adding these words to it down the Greek word, the Greek lettering system, right? Delta, right? So on and so forth, right? And again, right? Acting like one variation is worse than the other variation, right? And you don't understand how faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of God, right? And men sometimes try to speak like they're gods when they're men, right? And that's because you have some facts, but not all the facts, right? If you have all the facts, you're just talking about things you know, right? About the disease, right? And read yourself, and you're just telling people, I've read this, and this, I've read that, and that, right? You're not diagnosing people whether they have the disease or not. You're just making sure you don't have any symptoms yourself of it, and are also informing them you don't. That's the patient also monitoring himself while the pandemic is going on and making sure he don't have the disease, even being tested for it twice. And both times not having the disease when he was checked out by doctors. One was for the externship, and the other was just a general test, right? Mm-hmm. And one happened in 2019, and the other one more in 2020, right? Right. And I was tested twice and never had the virus, right? Now, I also might get an HIV test just to make sure I ain't picked that up somehow, right? But I don't think I have that disease either, right? I know. Right, right. I know. So, but there's not even a lot of men even in the crowd, right? But Drew Carey is slightly older than me, for example. Probably. At least in his 50s or 60s. I'm not sure, right? I don't Google Drew just to see how old he is. But I do know he's on Price is Right and replaced by Barker, and he's younger enough to do that, right? Right. And see, his hair is odd on one side, and like mine, odder on the other, right? That's all. That's all. But he still has hair. Right. Exactly, right. He's not going bald. He's not hopefully receding about that, right? Either. But unlike mine, where one side is lower and the other side is higher, both his sides goes back from the center, it looks like, right? Up a little high and then back down. Mm-hmm. Now, like I pointed to you, my real hairline, if you go from here, right, the right side would still be fine if it was up here, right? But it's not, right? This side is way what? Lower. This side is what? Only a little higher. Only a little higher, right? I'm telling you the truth. It's my damn hair. You're lying about my hair to suit you. To say to you, as it gets longer, it appears to you as if one side is higher and the other side is lower, so it's receding. It's not. It's always been like this, actually, since I was about 30. And I'm 52 now, so that's at least 22 years it's kind of been this way. Mm-hmm. Now, the hairline, though, should be according to which side, right? The right or the left, right? See, that's why I'm showing you that too, right? I'm showing you from a certain perspective what's going on with my hair. Right. I'm not picking on the bald people. And I'm not picking on the people who have less or more hair than me either. And I don't try to mess with no one, right? In fact, the female has to ask me questions to get me to talk to her even, right? Or I tend to act like a customer. Even with Kelly, I'm trying to act more like a customer than that I'm going out there to mess with her. But she don't seem to let me act like a customer. She acts like I like her. And I'm trying to say, well, even if I do, I know you have a husband, so what's the problem? What's the problem? It's not like you're going to go off with me or come to my house or have sex with me in the bathroom or something. I don't think we did. Anyway. Right. Yourselves. I'm just going out there to eat. But you're not letting me eat either, even if I like you like that, right? If you're causing me to have to eat out there for an extra hour, right? Though I am eating at least maybe 9 courses, right? At the buffet, but I only eat it once, usually, right? Or I eat something else if I do it more than once, right? I sometimes even eat lighter, right? And yes, I'm bigger now than I was then, but that's because of Teresa not eat right. Not eating out at the buffet, you know. But again, I'm not blaming Teresa, who I lived with for 2 years, or lived with me for 2 years, however you want to see it. But that's to show I can be around women, whether we're having sex or not, and things like that, right? And even her niece, right? Amanda and Mike kind of lived with me a little bit, though it was kind of supposed to be, I thought, only her, right? But there again, I guess if she don't trust me, she was acting weird around me too, right? And see, I don't do anything. I don't smoke. I don't drink, right? If I do drink, it's like, one thing, like a small 12-ounce um, Mike's Hard Lemonade or something type thing, right? Or